Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Bozmos2, where we are playing Chaco. It is turn number 42. Kinda actually getting into this game. I don't feel like I've done a lot this game, honestly. Not exactly a big powerhouse game for me, but whatever. It's been fun. Let's jump into things. We've got Construction 4 completed. Awesome. On our way up to Conjuration 4. The Throne of the First Age claimed this turn. The Throne of Air claimed this turn. Did some arcane probing. 1, 2, 3. Found nothing. Wuya 8 found a site in Bergamum. This is actually pretty nice. This is a Furbolg Fortress. It is +2 Earth Gems. Okay, sweet. Found nothing once more with Yona. Unfortunate. Found nothing with Sorceress 2. Got a proclamation from New Relay. Prophet of Bubbles number 8. Didn't just see a Prophet of Bubbles number 4 from a different relay? Confusing. We've got some battles. Man versus Kangobia. Here in this province. So we've got a commander versus very little. Does he have anything on him? No. Does not. He is a going. And he win. Versus this deer tribe. The standoff of the century. Mortal Kombat. Ooh. Oh, damn. Just killed that man. Okay. But now it's up against a Kangob chieftain who's got more attacks. Oh no! 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 You coward! Oh, you're gonna bleed out before you get anywhere, my man. You just fought. You should have just fought. Dead. Unfortunate. Right, so that was Big Nope. And we've got a battle between Marverni and Lemuria. Guy going. Oh, he was not supposed to be a part of that fight. Okay, this is just up against a Acolyte and some PP, it looks like. A bunch of body ethereal casts going off. A Fate of the Druids. Oh, so we just etherealed the shit out of these Javelineers. Okay, gotcha. Starfires. Alright, we incinerated them that time. Solar Rays. This Acolyte's just over here. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh, a bunch of Starfires. Starfires are not so hot comparatively. Compared to Solar Rays. So, easy victory for Marverni. No casualties. And there is a battle with an old man! But it's just a probe. It's just a probe. Couple of Kangub soldiers, all your base are belong to us, the Kangog mod leader. I don't know about that. Up against, holy moly. Okay, so Old Man has a resistance force. Absolutely has a resistance force. Looks like they have been putting their gems to use. Summoning Tyrant Lizards and Displacer Beasts. Displacer Beasts are kind of cool. Some Kushi? Something like that. And Griffins. Cool. Some Ogres as well. And a bunch of Knights of Avalon. And Knights of Avalon are no joke in and of themselves. These guys got a lot of attacks. They are dangerous combatants. High protection, high defense. Just a bunch of them in and of themselves is concerning. And they've got a bunch of Forcers that are pretty decent short bows. And, decent melee combatants as well. And it looks like they've got a whole host of mages back here. Bunch of Adepts of the Silver Order. Oh my goodness, Adepts of the Silver Order. Holy shit. Those are gonna be some things. They've got crones that are pretty... I don't know, my man. This is an effective fighting force. Obviously, it doesn't matter against this, but I would watch out. He's got some hellhounds in here that it looks like he's potentially burning his own people with, maybe. No. They do not have a fire aura. Never mind. They've just got a cool looking effect and a fire shield, but no actual fire aura, or no fire. No heat aura rather. Yeah. Tago, the Red Knights. Pretty cool. Alright. Well, oh, the Displacer Beast just teleported in and just went to town. Are these guys... They're animals. These guys are pretty cool. Alright, well. Let's take a look at that. Alright. Got 270 units here. That is about the size of the Kangobian army. Tyrant lizards, pretty scary. Big sacks of hit points. They can swallow people. Hit pretty hard. Got a couple of those Displacer Beasts that blink around. They've got several attacks. They're hard to hit. Not that hard, but hard to hit. Griffins, very effective. You know, meat sacks that can fly in your rear. Get your rear into gear. And then actually, you know, a bunch of other stuff, but actually quite a few mages here. 8 Adepts of the Silver Order, Crones of Avalon, Daughters of Avalon. Like, the Demi-Lich, I'm assuming, is the god. Illusionists. Logrian Wiseman. Mothers of Avalon. Pixies. So, got quite a few. Very interesting. Alright, cool. Exit. I eagerly await the battle between Kangobia and Old Man. Unexpected events. We lost some population in Assad, plague, and death increase. Disease is spreading in Northia. Annoying. This is because of the pestilence frickin' throne being opened. And then in Wolven Plain, our Chacon Star Priest 78 has been shrunken. A dire portent. A great celestial light has been seen over Kailasa, bathing the land in its radiance. Beings from the heavens aid the monkey folk, and their power grows by the hour. The unquiet peoples of other nations mutter that with such assistance, Bananas, Queen of Forgiving, shall soon rule this world. So some global up. We found some false prophets, rooted them out, killed them. Cool. Then did a bunch of patrolling, had people die from diseases, because the Bozgod, the god of Hinnom, has died, and late to the party, god of Ryugo Jo has also died. So another 2 players biting the dust. Let's check those thrones. First stage in air, and this global. So I don't know what that message is as far as like the worldwide event, the dire portent. Doesn't look like there's actually a global up, so I don't know what this is, truth be told. Somebody tell me in the comments. And then first stage and air. During the first stage is a tier 2. Dominion 3 increases magic and gets magic resistance. That's dope. And then Throne of Air, I'm assuming, is down here. It's not. It's a tier 2 as well. 1 air gem, 2 air gems. Dominion, less troops get air shield, enables the recruitment of windmasters, and boosts air ritual by 1 province. Pretty good, honestly, especially if you don't normally have access to a whole lot of air. Very nice. I think we're going to gear up towards trying to take this in the near future. Yeah, maybe I'm moved towards doing that sooner rather than later. We've got forgot to change this person's name. And this is a great candidate for us to do this on, so Booyah 10. Let me take a look at what we've got real quick. Sorry, I keep flipping over to do other stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Need some boots. We need to replace this with probably a... Okay. Let's think about this. We've got Construction 4 now, so we've got a couple of different things. Part of what we're going to be doing is we've got a Earth 3 Wuya over here. He's going to start making Dwarven Hammers basically every turn. Dwarven Hammers do have a price increase in this game. They are 18 gems instead of 15, which, okay, gotcha. Fair enough. But I think we might go ahead and forge... The waiting around. We might go ahead and forge a Boots in the Messenger. And might forge probably a Frostbrand is what we're going for here, I would assume. Seems like it makes sense. Frostbrand. And then what we're up against there, I would assume probably we're gonna want a amulet of anti-magic so that we don't get like enslaved minded or something like that. So if we do that, replace the burning pearl, the guy will have base 24 magic resistance, do an iron will, be at 28 magic resistance, so should be fine there. And then using the Frostbrand and the Scuttle Volturnus should be able to kill most things. Go from not gonna be enough. Needs shock resistance, right? There's Springhawks here. Right, absolutely. So that's going to be the other thing. We need to get this guy to make us a... What am I thinking of? That's really cool that we can make Cloud Cuirasses. I didn't even think about that. No, we need, we need this, a Storm Spool, probably. Probably going to be our best bet there. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Yeah, so Storm Spool. That means we're not going to be able to put, like, a stone bird on him. So we're not going to have this. We're not going to have this. We're gonna have to kind of like go old schoolish. Storm Spool, Amulet of Anti-Magic, Boots in the Messenger, Frostbrand. A ping. Do I have anybody to ping? Yeah, I'll ping with Key 5. Just ping and have him retreat. He was probably gonna die. Because of the Springhawks, but maybe he gets out. If he doesn't, that's okay too. Like, we don't really care. But basically what we're looking at is maybe sending this Wuya into fight. So we'll have him go ahead and head down to Assad. And then maybe next turn, you know, we'll have a Storm Spool, we'll have a Frostbrand, we'll have... Why do I have him make... Got 14. Let's do this smart. Versus 8? Absolutely. 1. We're gonna do a Frostbrand there, and aren't Boots in the Messenger person has 8. I hate the lag, by the way, in this fucking game. Like, this game specifically, not Dominions 5. Like, Dominions 5 normally has no lag in it. In this game, though, there's intense lag because it's just such a fucking big map. Okay, so we've got a couple of boots. I'm trying not to go willy-nilly on stuff because, again, we want to get a Dwarven Hammer economy going. We want to have discounts on the stuff that we're producing, but yeah. Anyways, what are we doing? I got off on a tangent there. We're gonna send this Wuya to fight. Maybe try to take this throne. In the meantime, what is our plan? We are doing a couple of different things. A lot of this movement, all of this movement, for instance, is just Kosharis moving around. This is our god moving into Black Alps to site search there. We don't have to worry about him getting diseased because he has disease resistance 100. So that's good. This is 2 Kosharis moving forward. The rest of the army is moving down towards High Peaks. And then the big thing is we have Mong 4 and Wuya 5 attacking Pastena. So with Kangobia not attacking Old Man on this turn, the siege continues. It's very possible that he will attack next turn. But having seen what he has versus what Old Man has, it's possible that Old Man is able to repel him. So I don't know if Kangobia is actually going to attack or not. So I think that gives us just a little bit of time. Not much time because we can see, you know, Arithia is on the move down here. Right, so that gives us a little bit of time. We're going to go ahead and hit Pastena with Mong 4 and with Wuya 5, and we're marching the army over there. We're going to be there in another 3 turns. So hopefully we can take that. Maybe we take Moliton as well, and see how it goes. I think it's Niflheim or Jotunheim down here has taken the majority of this land. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, we're basically gonna throw ourselves right up against Kangobia, and we'll see how that goes. The fight, I'm hoping for us at least, the fight with Ind is basically done. Ermor is on Sitha and Ashington. Atlantis is on the capital itself. And so we're turning our sights to other things. Notably, we're turning our sights to Old Man, but then potentially to Kangobia or Niflheim or whoever it is down here. Yeah, Niflheim beyond. I'm going to start up some conversations with Ermor about what their plans are, and here's looking at Phasia. Actually, Phasia, this is scenario. So this is me being complacent. Phasia actually has some of the best research in the game, and I should attack them. They are quite small, and now is probably I say quite small. They're smaller, and now is probably the only time that I'm gonna have to be able to actually effectively defeat them. Here, after a little while, I don't think I can effectively defeat them already, right? But here after a while, they're absolutely gonna steamroll me with higher research. So it's on the plate, or it's on the agenda potentially. The next couple turns are probably going to be relatively tame, but we're looking for more targets. Basically, is what we're doing. We've got a lot of research this turn. A lot of research compared to what we've had previously. We will finish Conjuration 4 this turn. Get a little bit into Thaumaturgy 4. Should maybe finish Thaumaturgy 4 next turn, potentially. If not, we'll finish it the following turn. Easy peasy. Should be good. Yeah, that's about it. Honestly, no new globals, even though we thought there was one. think that's about it. Oh, research-wise, so we spent a lot of, or I say research-wise, recruitment-wise, we spent a lot of gold this turn. We're building a lab here in Verdant Steppe. And then we are building a lab here in Temiglia. So that was 500 gold each. So that was 1,000 gold right off the bat. And we're recruiting another Wuya. That's another 580 gold. And then 5 more Katsinas. That's almost another 500 gold. So our income got pulled apart really rapidly this turn. But we are actually still over here in High Peaks. We are continuing to recruit Chaco and Star Priests and heavy infantry and archers, specifically because we want to reinforce this army, and maybe we actually even send... I considered sending off this elder with this army to kind of sit on Pastena. But basically, we're just trying to reinforce the scenario there. So, wall integrity 500. This army has 420. So, we're probably not quite gonna make it there, but we're gonna try to get to right at about 500 so that we can pop this sooner rather than later. If there's not much here, then hopefully we can one turn it basically and go from there. Well, I say one turn it, but we're already attacking it. I mean one turn it when we get the army there. So. And honestly, another reason why we're doing this is because having another robust front line, right? The heavy infantry here is going to be somewhat useful for us if we end up having to fight Kangobia, right? He's got... We take a look at the doggo. So, take these hunters, for example. They've got no shields, they've got no helmets, they're relatively lightly armored, right? Great sources for arrows. These Kango riders, kind of still the same thing, right? Like no shields, no helmets. I mean, they're dangerous, but if we have a big wall, right, to kind of like hold them, then archers could do pretty good against them. These guys, the Drakengard, they have helmets and they have very high protection, so not nearly as useful against them. So, but in this army, he's got more Kangobs and Raiders than he does Drakengard, so that's a big deal, right? So actually having... This might be a particular scenario where actually having a crap ton of archers, we've got close to 100, might actually not be horrendous. Actually, I should bring these... Nice. There we go. And even then, on top of that, right, we still have our Katsinas. Katsinas and some Jade Maidens. Not as good as and then we've got the Communion. So I'm not like, oh yeah, we've got this, but I'm like, okay, this is not... I don't feel, immediately horrible about this fight, right? I don't know how far... I'm gonna whoop you for doing that. My cat just jumped up my arm. Ooh, my goodness. They've started this new thing where they want to get in my lap, which I'm totally down with, but like, they want to do it by jumping over the side of the armchair, right, where my arm is, and I'm like, come to my lap, and jump up to my lap from in front of it. Like, stop, like, clawing the crap out of my arm to get there. Ooh, my goodness. Looking cats, man. Alright, anyways, I think that's about it for things. So, yeah. We'll see how the next couple turns unfold. We'll see if we can kind of like ascertain the plans of the people around us, Atlantis, Ermor, Phasia, etc., and we will go from there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye, everybody.